In this episode, we're going to follow a college student through their entire day, from waking up in a hurry in the morning to ending up exhausted at night, including classes, friends, fast food, and, of course, a lot of chaos.
But this video isn't just about laughing at typical college situations, it's also about learning. Throughout the routine, we'll share English phrases that are super useful in the daily life of any student.
The goal of this video is for you to identify with the story, be entertained, and, at the same time, practice English naturally, as if you were experiencing a college day firsthand.
So get ready for a real routine with laughter, English phrases, and lots of situations you'll surely recognize from your own student life.
It's 7 a.m. and David is still asleep, his alarm ringing for the fourth time.
Phrase number 1. Wake up. Repeat it, because David clearly won't.
He dreams he's already in class. Plot twist, he's not.
By 7:30, reality hits. He jumps out of bed like, "Oh no, I'm late."
Students admit it, we've all been there.
Bathroom sprint. Toothpaste everywhere. He says in English, "Brush my teeth." Except half the toothpaste ends up on his shirt.
He changes shirts, fast, socks mismatched, but who's checking?
Coffee time. He says, "I need coffee," but his coffee machine doesn't work. Disaster.
So what does he do? Instant coffee, student survival kit.
Breakfast, a single banana. He mutters, "Better than nothing." Good phrase for life.
David runs to the bus stop, backpack bouncing, papers falling.
Someone shouts, "Hey, you dropped something." In Spanish, claro. He pretends not to hear.
On the bus, he opens his notes, reads one line, and then scrolls TikTok.
Useful phrase, "I'm distracted," happens to everyone.
Then traffic. He checks the clock. I'm late. Again.
Finally, he jumps off the bus, runs across campus, and arrives to class out of breath. Smooth entrance? Not really.
Professor walks in, smiling, that dangerous smile.
And she says, "Good morning. Take out a sheet of paper. Surprise test."
David freezes. His inner voice, are you serious?
Everyone else writes like they studied all night. David? He writes his name in perfect handwriting. And then, nothing.
He tries. Library equals book place. Creative answer, but wrong.
He looks at his neighbor's paper. Temptation, but nope, too risky.
When the professor says, time's up, David just smiles nervously like, well, at least I showed up.
After that disaster, food is the only solution. Cafeteria time.
He lines up and practices, can I have a sandwich, please? He repeats it 5 times like it's a tongue twister.
Finally his turn. He says it perfectly. Victory.
But then, he trips. Sandwich, Coke, fries, gravity wins.
The cafeteria goes silent, then laughter everywhere. And David just says in English, "Oh no, my lunch."
He sits with his friends anyway, hungry, but laughing.
One friend shares fries. Another says, "Don't worry, it happens." Phrase of the day, don't worry.
They talk about life, about stress, about exams, and of course, about memes. After lunch, he swears, today I will study. Big words.
Library mode, laptop out, notes ready, headphones on.
5 minutes later, he's watching cat videos.
In English, I'm procrastinating, his specialty.
But then, guilt hits. He actually starts working. He writes, introduction, body, conclusion.
Classic essay structure, classic last-minute panic.
At some point, he whispers to himself, stay focused, like a mantra.
And when he finally makes progress, his laptop battery dies.
Lesson learned, charge a laptop, basic survival English.
Evening comes, and David meets friends on the basketball court.
He's not good, at all, but he shouts, pass the ball, and somehow scores once.
Victory dance, everyone laughs, because honestly, it was pure luck.
Then they sit on the grass, talking about dreams, plans, and food again.
He says in English, I'm hungry. Even after fries? Yep, student metabolism.
Back at the dorm, dinner is instant noodles. Always instant noodles.
He calls his mom. Everything's fine, Mom. Reality? Chaos.
He scrolls through his messages. Group chat says, don't forget the homework. Panic again.
So he writes a few lines, enough to survive tomorrow.
Finally, he lies in bed and says in English, I survived. Phrase of the day.
And tomorrow, more chaos, more coffee, more university life.
But hey, that's the beauty of it. Every day, a new story.
So what did we learn from David's day?
1. Wake up on time. 2. Don't trip in the cafeteria. 3. Charge your laptop.
And most importantly, enjoy the chaos, because that's university life.
Tomorrow. Who knows? Another surprise test? Another lunch disaster? Stay tuned.
Before we finish, let's go over some English phrases from David's university routine. They're simple, useful, and you can definitely use them in your daily life.
Let's start with the classic for every student. I'm late. That phrase defines every single morning.
Then we have wake up! Something we all need to hear every day.
When there's a surprise test, the natural reaction is, are you kidding me?
But friends are always there to help, and that's when you hear, don't worry.
Of course, the real lifesaver for students is, I need coffee.
In the cafeteria, when the tray falls, all you can say is, my lunch!
During free time, there's always space to play, and you might shout, pass the ball.
But at night, the inevitable phrase is, I'm tired.
And after surviving the whole day, the most honest phrase is, I survived.
Finally, the phrase every friend says at the end of the day, see you tomorrow.
And with these 10 phrases, we wrap up David's university routine. The best part? Now you can use them in your own daily life. So what did David's day leave us with? A routine that seems ordinary but actually reflects what thousands of college students experience. Rushing through the mornings, arriving late, improvising on a pop quiz, sharing moments with friends, and ending the day exhausted but feeling like they survived. That's the essence of college life. Organized chaos.
And even though it may seem like just a funny story, it has a much deeper meaning. Because behind every funny moment, there's also an English phrase that anyone can use in their daily life. From the simplest ones like wake up when waking up to the most honest ones like I survived at the end of the day. This shows that English isn't just learned from books, it's learned in life itself.
Each scene in the routine had a message. Waking up late reminds us of the importance of discipline. The pop quiz teaches us to be prepared for the unexpected. The cafeteria disaster invites us to laugh at ourselves, and the late-night studying reminds us that we can always make progress, even if it's just a little.
And beyond David's story, the important thing is that we can all see ourselves reflected in it. Because every student, anywhere in the world, has experienced a similar day. Stress, laughter, stumbles, coffee, last-minute homework, and of course, time with friends. That's what makes this routine special. It's universal.
So yes, it may sound exaggerated to say that following David in a single day teaches us lessons, but it's true. It teaches us that English is learned by living it. It teaches us that small situations, even if they seem chaotic, are part of a stage of personal growth. And above all, it reminds us that university is not just about studying, but also about living.
In conclusion, this video provides 3 things. Entertainment, because we laugh at the story. Learning, because we practice useful English phrases. And reflection, because we all remember what it means to be a student amidst so much chaos. And that combination is what makes it worthwhile.
So the next time you wake up late, have a pop quiz, or drop your food in the cafeteria, remember David and think, don't worry, I survived. Because in the end, that's what college is all about, surviving with a smile. You've reached the end of the lesson. If you liked it, give the video a like and subscribe. We're your English or Nothing channel, your learning channel.